yeah, people, about those badass hills I posted about in the last video. You can see my bus is empty, and I got nothing on my feet, and there's no bike in the yard. There's no bike in the shop either, and the reason for that is we had a bit of a situation yesterday. The bike is hanging off the side of a cliff here. Yes. So we were having a whale of a time yesterday, smashing the back out of these really gnarly hills. Really gnarly. It rained a little bit and started making things a little bit iffy. But we only had to manage one more slope and we were out of there. And as we were having a little break, just about to tackle the last slope, a bunch of Thai boys came the other way on 7 of these little converted scooter type motocross bikes. They were having a proper laugh. So they come up and had a little chat. Might have a little bit of footage of them in the last of my videos when I get around to putting them up. But yeah, we had a laugh and a giggle. They went off in the dirt. Alright, I'm having trouble speaking. I'll tell you why in a minute. Anyway, they went off in the general direction of where we came from. We went off in the direction they came from. And we only had one more hill to crest. But a tree had fallen on it. So there was like a little slippery slope around the outside the tree. Unfortunately, when them lot came down it, they tore that slope to pieces. And we couldn't get up it. We were just wheel spinning everywhere. Then it pissed down with rain. And I mean pissed down with rain, and it turned that little slippery slope into like a black glacier, basically. I couldn't do anything with it. I was shaxing away like a crazy bastard, but we just could not make any progress on it at all. So we had to turn around and go back. So we thought, okay, we'll go back where we came from. It's that long, horrible road, but at least we know where it is. So back we went that way until we got to the path that went around the side of the mountain. Unfortunately, the Magnificent 7 had gone through there, wheel spinning like crazy, and they'd torn it out, completely torn it out. I couldn't get along it. Every time I let the clutch out, the back wheel span and it just slipped straight down the slope. So we kept pulling it up until we couldn't pull it up anymore. And we just had to leave it. And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we had to get off the mountain because we knew it was getting dark. 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers in motocross gear, going downhill in a mosquito infested forest. Why do mosquitoes hang out in forests? There's no one to bite except me. Why don't this focus ever work? So basically my bike is in a forest. We managed to get to the bottom, but I passed out in a lane. Luckily I saw someone getting on a scooter and I shouted at him and I just passed out in front of him. When I came to, another guy came along, so we paid the pair of them handsomely to take us the last 2 kilometers back to the bus. So we got in the bus, I drove home, and basically parking it halfway across the yard was the best I could do. And I just crawled inside and passed out on the floor. So I need a couple of days to recover from that one. And then we're going to have to get back up the mountain. See if the 250 is still there. So there you go. Another exciting day in the life of an idiot that doesn't know when to give up. So I'm going to give up right now because I've got a horrendous sore throat where I was hyperventilating. I've ripped the back of my throat out. I can't swallow food or anything. So I'm feeling a bit better now after an early morning kapow, even though I found 2 caterpillars in it. Well, I suppose the extra protein's good. I'll have a look through the videos I took in a minute and start putting some up for a laugh. Later then.